Welcome to SITREP 16. Today our lead game designer will be teaching us about one of the most unique units in the game, the artillery. What does it do? How should it be used? And what are the best tactics? Let's find out. Then a new face from the dev team is here to answer some of your game-related questions. And finally, we reveal the two players who have earned the right to become our contributors of the month for January and February. So stay with us and enjoy the show.
Artillery units are long-range attackers which can destroy ground units with great efficiency. Their ballistic missiles have splash damage to hit multiple enemy units at once and can even cover multiple paths. However, they need to reach an artillery spot to shoot from. One of the biggest downfalls is that artillery units need to sit on an artillery spot. Choosing the right spot, reaching it, and finally keeping it are all major tactical choices which come with risks. Well-positioned artillery units can greatly hinder the enemy, but they need protection, especially against airstrikes and gunships. Artillery units really shine in defensive tactics, but again, it must be used in combination with units that can keep it safe. Air intercept is essential, force field tanks are great, and even repair infantry are good for optimizing their lifetime in combat. There are many other units which can complement the artillery well, and the more you have, the better artillery units will do. Also, when playing special game modes in the campaign like Holdout, using the artillery makes things much easier. Different equipment bring different changes, and it's up to player to use the one they feel is the most useful. Ballistic calculators, for example, and high-definition sensors will offer even longer range to artillery, and in small maps even a tiny bit can totally change the battle. There's also equipment to increase artillery movement speed, helping them reach artillery spots even faster. And of course, the rate of fire can be improved with dedicated equipment, reinforcing the barrage fire efficiency. So to start, all artillery will have a cost of one common point. Right now, the cost varies depending on which artillery commander you deploy. Also in Alpha 0.5, we'll introduce a new game rule that has a strong impact on artillery. When player ranks up a commander of any unit type, this commander will own more squads and can deploy more units in the battle. In the case of artillery units, they have the lowest number of deployable squads right now. So through this, they're getting a big boost. Of course, we'll have to keep an eye on the game balance. Lastly, we have plans to add new artillery commanders, including an NTR 1. Imagine having a super AAV that sits on artillery spot and lights up the skies with long-range NTR missiles.
You ask, we answer. For the first time in SITREP, we have Jacques, so welcome.
Thank you.
To start with, we have a question from Mars Flyboy. I really like Fortress mode. How about expanding setup defense and giving different options for how the AI will play?
Thank you, Mars Flyboy. That's a great idea, and we have already evaluated the possibility of player choosing different AI tactics, as well as including other micromanagement options. However, as we really want this mode to be fun and have its own identity, we are still discussing more possibilities and more interesting ideas. You can be sure there will be plenty of AI improvements in the future, but for now, our focus for the next milestone is more on the presentation of the mod, its ranking system, and the rewards.
Okay, sounds good. Another one comes from Commander Luna. Is there a reason why we only have infantry and not riflemen and engineers like the original EndWar?
Thank you, Commander Luna. In a way, those specialties already exist through commander skills. For example, infantry who can repair other units are actually acting as engineers, while riflemen have more offensive skills. Not all of the specialties you can imagine are in-game, but our system is ready to welcome many of them. We already have an anti-air infantry, and we will probably have an anti-tank infantry in one of the coming versions.
Okay, Thank you, Jacques, for your time.
Thank you.
And now it's time to reveal our contributors of the month of January and February. So, Jean, do the honors.
All right. Our January contributor of the month is Commander Luna, who is the author of The Sound of War. For those who don't know, it's an ongoing piece of fan fiction set in the EndWar universe, and it's only available on our forums.
Check it out.
Yep. We love seeing original content from our fans, and The Sound of War was especially well done, so congratulations. For February, we have Team Gamer Ghost, and this is actually his second time winning our reward. The first time was for a video called Man vs. Machine, and this time is for his efforts in supporting the French community. He even has a new Facebook group called EWO France, and it's been translating our posts, so how great is that, right?
Yeah. Okay, congratulations, guy, and thank you, Jean.
Thank you.
That's it for SITREP 16. If you have any questions or just want to say hi, leave us a comment below, and 新年快乐!